Okay, meron ding other way of naming alkene. Okay, bali dalawa yung method. Okay, yung kaninang diniscuss natin, yung sa unang video is the old naming system. Okay, so old IUPAC name, this is 2-butene. Okay, so this is the structure of 2-butene. The double bond is between second and third of that hydrocarbon butene. Okay? Pero you could actually have the new name or pwede rin synonymous name niya as but-2-ene. Okay? So anong pinagkaiba lang nila dito is the position of the locant. Kung dun sa old one, yung number 2 ay nilalagay or locant ay nilalagay dun sa unahan bago dun sa pangalan ng butene. Yung sa new system, ini-insert dun sa pagitan ng count ng carbon atom, but, at yung suffix na ene. So itong but-2-ene, dinidenote niya ang 4 carbon atoms but, 4 carbon atoms. There's the presence of double bond in between 2 carbon atoms, and the next succeeding number is 3. So second and third carbon atom ang position ng double bond. Nevertheless, si 2-butene at si but-2-ene ay parehas lang din naman. Okay? So, this one, 3-methyl-1-butene. 3-methyl, that methyl is on the third carbon atom. The position of the double bond is between 1 and 2. There are 4 carbon atoms in the chain, and there's only one double bond. So the synonym of 3-methyl-1-butene is 3-methyl-but-1-ene. Okay, so ito lang yung pagkakasulat lang nung locant 1 ang nagkaiba dito sa dalawang naming system na to. Yung old, nauuna siya bago dun sa but or dun sa prefix to denote the number of carbon atoms in the parent chain. Pero yung another way is the locant is placed in between the prefix for the count of carbon atom and the suffix ene denoting the double bond. Okay? Nevertheless, kahit na ganyan, kahit alin dito sa dalawa rather, ang isusulat nyo sa quiz ninyo. Okay? So, another one, 1,3-butadiene could also be written as buta. So, that's still 4 carbon atoms. 1,3, nandito na nga lang sa gitna. Okay? And the diene to denote that there are 2 double bonds in between 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? Then we have 3-methyl-1,4-pentadiene. So, on the third carbon atom of that parent chain is at methyl between 1 and 2 and 4 and 5. So, this is 1 and 2, 4 and 5. There are 2 double bonds. And the parent chain has 5 continuous carbon chain. The synonym for this one is still 3-methyl, this time penta, 1,4-diene. Okay? So, another example. So, here, ano ba ang ating parent chain? So, this one is our parent chain. The other carbon atoms that are not included in the parent chain would be substituent. I will be numbering this one from right to left such that the double bond is between carbon number 2 and number 3. Okay? So, hindi kasi pwede dun sa left to right kasi this one would become 3 and 4. So, ayaw natin yung mataas. So, in the old naming, it could be named as 3,4. Okay, so that is 3,4-dimethyl because this is the third and fourth carbon atom. Okay, 3,4-dimethyl 2-pentene. But you could also write this as 3,4-dimethyl pent 2-ene. Okay? Another one, so ito, chloro. But may chloro tayo dito because sabi ko kanina, sabi ko dun sa previous video, that halogens could be treated as a substituent. So ano yung mga halogens natin? Halogens. So you have F for fluorine, and it would be named as fluoro. Take note of the spelling. Chlorine will be named as chloro. Bromine will be named as bromo. And iodine will be named as iodo. So take note of those. So hindi lang dito methyl, ethyl, hindi lang alkyls ang pwede nating substituent, pwede rin ang halogens. Okay. So for this example, the parent chain will have how many carbon atoms? 6. And it would be numbered from left to right so that the double bond is between carbon number 2 and 3. Okay. Other groups that are not included in the parent chain are chlorine, and we have also methyl groups. Okay. So naming it alphabetical order, chloro will go first over methyl. Ulitin natin, yung di ay hindi kasama sa alphabetical listing. Rather, ang reference natin ng alphabetical ordering is the methyl. The di prefixes, tri, tetra, hindi sinasama yan sa alphabetical listing or alphabetical categorizing or alphabetizing. Okay, so it would be named as 2-chloro because on the second carbon atom, doon naka-attach si chlorine. 3,5-dimethyl because on the third carbon atom of that parent chain, as well as on the fifth carbon atom, ay merong methyl. So 3,5-dimethyl, and then 2-hexene. 2 denotes that the double bond responsible for that E and E is in between 2 and 3. But we are not putting the 2 and 3, rather we are only choosing the lower one, that is 2. Hex for the 6 carbon atom in the longest chain. So therefore, the name of this structure would be 2-chloro 3-methyl 3,5-dimethyl 2-hexene, or the synonym for this one is still 2-chloro 3,5-dimethyl hex 2-ene. Okay? Parehas lang din yan. Next. So, the structure will have, again, 6 carbon atoms. And this one would be numbered from left to right. Tingnan natin, if that's numbered left to right, this is carbon 3 and carbon 4. If that is from right to left, is still number 3 and number 4. So, parehas lang ng equidistant sila, left to right or right to left. So, anong tiebreaker natin dito? Would be the name of the substituent. I would have a name of iodo, and CH3 will have a name of methyl. So, I will have a priority over the M. So, therefore, we are choosing the left to right numbering, such that this would be on carbon number 2 and this would be carbon number 5. So, the name will be 2-iodo to denote that iodine is attached on the second carbon atom of the parent chain, 5-methyl, such that this CH3-methyl is attached on the fifth carbon atom of the parent chain, and 3-hexene. The 3 denotes that the double bond is in between 3 and 4. Hex is for the 6 carbon atom. The IUPAC name is, the new IUPAC name or the synonym is 2-iodo 5-methyl hex 3-ene. Okay, and the last. So for this case, we are choosing, okay, pwede, kung ito ang piliin natin na parent chain. Okay, If this is our parent chain, it would be numbered, tingnan nga natin, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we have 7, that's why it will be heptene. On the third carbon atom as well as fourth carbon atom, we have the double bond, but we are only using the lower number to denote it. So that's 3. The E and E is for the double bond. So that's 3-heptene. On the second carbon atom, we have one methyl group, as well as on the fifth carbon atom, we have methyl. So therefore, that would be 2,5-dimethyl 3-heptene. Okay? And the synonym for this one is 2,5-dimethylheptrene. Itong ulitin natin, doon sa synonym, yung locant lang ay nai-insert in between the prefix for the carbon atom and the suffix for the double bond. Nevertheless, parehas pa rin sila. Okay?